Hello everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Rustic Rebirth, and this is episode 6, and the Minecraft skin service is down, and we look like a chick, so we're just going to get out of that mode, and go ahead and pop back on some brand new armor, because I actually found a better use for the old armor. Let's head back down to where we worked in last episode. This is the mining tunnel, or kind of the mining hub, the central mining area, the blacksmith area. So I did do just a few changes, and one of them did include that armor stand with my old armor on it, so that was okay. Yeah, that was just kind of the last use of it, putting all the broken armor onto the stand for decoration. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was a pretty good use, because then I get brand new armor out of it. And anyway, I also added a few crafting benches into the walls, yeah, for crafting, but also for decoration, to kind of break up the monotony of the jungle wood. And I think it looks pretty good, except it is not entirely symmetrical, at least not, like, if you're walking in, it's not left-right, it's kind of vertically or diagonally symmetrical. If you look at it, these have the saws on them, and then those do as well, and then these here are the actual kind of drawer crafting bench, or kind of more like a workbench. But anyway, yeah, it's you know, it's not a huge problem, it's just that, I don't know, it kind of bugs me. But anyway, this is the room that we worked on last episode. Like I said, I think it looks pretty cool, and if you were not here for last episode, then, well, here's what we worked on. And mining tunnels are going to be that direction and that direction, and this is going to end up being kind of a drop tunnel, or an entrance, a back entrance from what we work on today. And if we go ahead back up to the top, you can see I did mention it in last episode what we were going to be doing, or at least what area we'd be working in. I don't think I actually mentioned what it was going to be for. And so if you go ahead and look at the back wall, that is the giant empty area that we have right now. Right here, just kind of got a dark spot in the middle, and just a big block of gray at the moment. So it's gonna kind of remain a big block of gray. However, it's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be stone bricks and some of that, and we're going to hide some red in there, because this is going to be the nether portal entrance. We're going to have a fairly large portal as well. We could probably take down the one up there too and get a little bit more obsidian, but this alone took a while to get. Just farming all that was just a regular diamond pick is really, really slow. But anyway, so what we're working at here, or what we're looking at to work on, is kind of like an archway like this, and then we'll just kind of like plaster a bunch of stone brick all along the back wall here, and then recess this here just a bit to put the portal in, and then decorate it up a bit. Maybe a few nether warts when I find not a stronghold, a nether fortress, and maybe then a few brewing stands as well. But I don't have that yet, so that'll just be kind of empty on the inside. I don't even really have any glowstone, so I might go off to try to find some of that. But for now, probably just do it just kind of plain-ish, and then behind that we'll have that quick drop down to the mining entrance. So if I can just kind of come from the nether and then drop right down there. That would have been really good for last episode, actually, but of course, yeah, I didn't think of that. Because I was putting all that lava in the center and running back and forth between the nether. I even had my portal way up there, so that was quite a long run. But anyway, so for the portal, the kind of entrance shape to the room is what I want to start by working on, and I'm just going to use the chiseled stone brick. I know that doesn't always look fairly nice, having them right next to each other, but I don't think it'll be that big of an issue, just because we'll have a bunch of stone brick around it, and it is kind of making an arch. So we'll come in one from the plants here, and then go up, I think maybe 5, is that where I went to? No, I went one higher, so 6. So this will end up all being the chiseled brick. So that'll go right like that, and then we'll do the same thing over here. There we go. So that's kind of how tall the main bit will be, and then we'll have an extra little arch going up. And I can probably do that. Now, how do I get up there? Okay, let's do it like this, and then just hop up here. And, okay, we can try going 2, because I want it to be more of kind of a peak. Now, we are looking at an even-sized room. If you look over here at the staircase, it is 6 wide, so we are going to have 2 in the bit, or in the center bit, so we're not actually going to have an entire peak. And I need to come over a few blocks as well. So let's go ahead and grab these, and then probably just 1 after that. I think, no, maybe, no, I don't think we're going to do 2, because I think that'll be really strange having the 2 here, and then just 2 straight across. And then this will end up all coming out, and we'll plop all these chiseled bricks in here like this. So get that there, that there, that there. And we need to get this whole center bit out, and then all these here are going to end up being stone brick. I'll probably find some other designs to do in here at some point. Not entirely sure yet, maybe some lighting, but I'm going to go ahead and dig it out and get all that starting stuff in. So while I'm working on this, I thought I would just mention right quick about the new snapshots that are coming out for 1.9, the 15W whatever the heck they are. I'm not updating the single player world to them just yet, gonna wait till the actual stable release comes out and we get all the new items at once. I think that'll probably just be my best bet, so I can kind of keep working with what I've already got here, and then maybe even you do that double end thing where you reset the end. I'm not entirely sure yet. Like I said, I'm just going to be waiting for the stable release of the 1.9, and just as opposed to the actual snapshot. So hopefully it will be soon, because there are a few things that are okay in it, I guess. I guess what I feel like overall for the new updates is that they're not terrible, but they're not that great. Mojang's taken a very long time to get this out. It's been since 1.8 was released, I want to say maybe over a year. That probably almost a year. I think it's more been like 10 months, and then they don't actually give us that much, so that was kind of disappointing. Some of the other things though that are in the new snapshot that just haven't come out yet seem pretty cool. Shields seem pretty cool, but it's unfortunate that they're taking away sword blocking. I just gotta keep going here. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they're taking away sword blocking, because I did really like sword blocking, and I thought the animation was pretty cool too. But yeah, I guess for now, since shields are not in it yet, you can still do sword blocking. It looks pretty cool when you're dual wielding, which is another thing. Is dual wielding, I don't know. I don't like the way it looks on the screen. I just feel like it takes up way too much of the screen, and it's just less of the game. I could probably find a texture pack or something to make it smaller, but I mean, for mining and stuff, it's not bad with the torches, and holding ender pearls in your offhand isn't that bad when you have like a sword in your main hand and you're walking around. That I like, but you know, just other things are kind of confusing. So I don't know. I guess it's just something to get used to. But then there's also those purple blocks, or the purpur. They're really brightly colored. Like, they've got some cool textures in it, but it looks like plastic. Honestly, it really does. The endstone bricks, though, are probably my favorite part, and that's something that I want to actually start using, especially in some projects coming up on Pentacraft. Endstone bricks, I like the texture. It was a long time coming, really. Something so simple. Endstone really never had a good texture to use, and now just the bricks, I like the bricks a lot. That should work. So let's see what we're looking at now. Hello, bush that I almost walked into. Let's get rid of these few extra bits of cobblestone. It is really dark in the center, so just kind of ignore that. But this is what we're looking for the back wall. I definitely need to add something right here. Maybe some banners or something. Not like the actual like banner block, but like castle banner kind of things going there. That can look pretty cool. Now for the floor, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really figured that out yet. But maybe just cobblestone would work if I just come up a block instead of doing the half slab like that. And then I could just kind of recess the portal in here. So we'll probably come back maybe 3 blocks before doing anything. How does that? Yeah, I think 3 will probably be pretty good. And I'm not sure how well y'all can see this, but I think that'll, yeah, let's just get rid of a few of the bottom blocks here. Maybe make it just a little bit easier to see. Let's get rid of these here, and then just get rid of this granite here. And chuck in some extra cobblestone. Yeah, I'm not using half slabs, but cobblestone. It is so abundant, I'm not even going to worry about that. Alright, just last few bits here, and then we'll get the floor out. I really could use some faster pickaxes. Like, this was a level 1 pickaxe, and it was efficiency 1 and breaking 1. And I was actually fairly pleased with that, because that's a lot better, actually, than the pickaxes I have been getting for level, like, 6. So, anyway, here we go. That could be deep enough, because then the actual portal would go back here. And I hope I have enough. I guess I'm going to be destroying the portal upstairs, so I'll have a few extra bits from that. But if we do this like that, oh no, that's not right. I'll get my diamond plate and get rid of that in a little bit. But yeah, I think that'll be a pretty good depth. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the portal in, get all this dug out, and then we'll meet up after that and try to work on some banners. Okay, so what I didn't think of was that the portal will actually light up this area because it emits light, so we don't need to light it up. So we should be actually pretty good here. Light block 7, so maybe just a bit of lighting on the outside, but I think it looks pretty cool. I really like the portal in this texture pack. It's just a really, really nice purple, and this the netherrack just looks like hot coals. It's all red and very, very bright. So now we gotta hope that this portal actually links up with the portal in the nether already, and that we don't have to move it around too much. It is pretty close, so it hopefully will link up. Yeah, okay, it linked up. So same portal. Now I'm just curious as to which portal I'm gonna come back out of when I go through this. Am I gonna be up on the top or down in the basement? Looks like basement. Perfect. So I can leave that portal up there for just a little bit. I can always do that to get to the nether if I'm up there already. But anyway, now I want to work on the shields, and I could not collect enough wool. there are just not enough sheep around, and I do not have a sheep farm. So I'm going to be substituting for some birch wood instead. So let's go ahead right here, and I guess that's also what I'm using the pillar. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's see. So we'll probably put it around this height, maybe make the bottom right here. And so it'll start off kind of like that, just with a little thing. It's going to be like a giant rectangle on top of it. So go up 2 probably, and then is that probably a good height? So we'll do a stripe like that, and that'll be all. I think I'm just going to keep with the white. I think it fits in pretty nicely. I don't know what other color would. Maybe red wood, but honestly, I kind of like the white with the birch. I think it flows really nicely. Maybe I could even get rid of those. How does that look? That's kind of a... Actually, if it's medieval, it could just be that. Cross. Oh, now I'm down here. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And check out how this looks. Now I don't have an axe. Okay, so... I think it needs one more layer on top of it. Yeah, I think it does. I think it looks a little weird with that wool just being out like that. So let's see. Let's go right here. And now that should look a lot better. And do I have shears on me? Dang it. That would have been useful. But let's see. Come on, get blocks. Slow. And ready. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll look better. Let's go check it out from the top if you're walking in. Hopefully you'll be able to see it past the chandeliers. Yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. It definitely breaks up the gray a lot. I really do like that. Let's go ahead and look from over here. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that on that side too then. Okay, so now looking at it, I did take care of the lighting just a little bit. Just added a few wall sconces here, just very basic. The cobblestone wall with the torch on it. And then duplicated this over here, the little banner. And then also started digging along the back here. You see a little hole behind the portal. And this is going to be for the tunnel back to the quick drop, which is right the way at the end of this. You can kind of see how the tunnel ends, and you can see just a little bit of a drop right there. And we'll head down there in just a second, but we're looking at a 4x4 tunnel, and then we'll decorate all this up, and this is going to go all the way down here, which is, yeah, kind of long. That is a really long staircase that goes down to the mining tunnel, because it goes down all the way down to layer 11, I think. And so then this goes down, and there's a water drop at the end. Let's hope I don't hit anything. Nice, right in the water. So anyway, yeah, that wasn't smart. I locked myself in here. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to leave that there for now. So anyway, how does that actually look? That's kind of cool. So this is where it's going to come from then. We can block off the rest of this mining tunnel and decorate this up in a little bit. But if we come now, just back here, you can see where that's going to come out then. It'll be right there. Like I said, we got the mining tunnels on both sides there. And that's how the thing's going to be. It's just going to be a drop like that, just a water drop. Unless I actually have some slime balls. And I'm not sure if I do. I am right by a swamp, so it probably wouldn't be too hard for me to get some. But I could potentially do a slime block. Now, slime balls are in here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I could do a slime block. So it'll be probably a 2x... maybe a 4 wide drop? I'm not entirely sure, but if it's a 4 wide drop, that means I would need 36 balls, which still wouldn't be terribly hard to go and get. And now we've got a pigman, so let's go ahead and take care of him. Oh, did he go back? No, he's just behind the portal. Come back here. That drop is not finished yet. Ow! He hurts. Give me a gold nugget. Alright, well, I think the best way to take care of all this digging to pass the time is going to be by a time lapse, so let's go ahead and get digging. Okay, so the tunnel's dug out, it goes right the way to the back, as you saw, and I've also carved out just a little bit here because I do want to decorate the walls. Of course, we can't just be leaving it like this ugly gray with the granite and the diorite all messed around in there. There's probably some bits of gravel as well, so anyway, let's go ahead and start designing this. I want to do this in sections, much like I've done the rest of the base, all the little designing bits up there and around and such. So let's go ahead and just kind of design this like by just kind of chucking down some blocks, I gotta say, is probably the best bet. And nope, don't like that. That's too many stone bricks. Let's probably try the stone slabs, and I like that. I don't use a whole lot of those. So let's go ahead now back here. I want to add some wood in here as well. I don't think it burns from the nether portal. If I'm recalling correctly, that does not happen. Anyway, let's just match that over there, and then add a few more pieces of oak wood right there, and we'll just match these on top so it's completely symmetrical. And for the back, cobblestone maybe? Let's just see how that looks. Let's carve out each one of these. Let's go up here as well, and then chuck in these last little bits there. And how are we looking? Not terrible. It could be better. Maybe some stone brick half slabs would be better there. Not entirely sure. But anyway, it's just a little fill. It's not going to be too much. It'll probably be like 2 of them here, and 1 or 2 down here as well. But the drop, I also didn't take the drop out yet. I'm going to worry about that. But anyway, what I plan on doing here is having a kind of a giant potato farm, and then wheat on the other side. I don't have any villagers yet, so as soon as I get those, I'll have them over here. I also don't have any nether warts or carrots, so I can't farm those yet either. And again, when I get them, I will get them in here and just kind of split it down the middle. But I don't know, the watermelon alone just, it's not doing it for me. It's just so slow, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get that in. Nothing too special. Like I said, it's just going to be no villagers, just completely manual, so that I can run around. And I think I do actually have plenty of potatoes at the moment, so I probably could be using those as opposed to these watermelon, because that is, I believe, 2.5 a baked potato is, and that should be right here. Yes, I got plenty of baked potatoes. Let me actually use those instead. And then we got plenty to plant again, and I still got some growing up outside, so that I can go ahead and get rid of all of those when I am finished here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get those last little bits in. It shouldn't take me too long. I guess probably the digging is gonna be the longest part, but anyway, I'll meet up with you after that, and maybe those will change too. Okay, so the finishing touches have been put on, and yeah, nothing's grown yet. I literally just planted them all. Very simple floor and roof, same kind of theme as we got over here, the jungle wood there and there. I actually went with 3 just to make this a little bit smaller. It looked a little strange when it was very long. I don't know what it was about it. It just seemed something about the height and the length of it just was not going for me. So then I put 3 over here too. The end of the room's kind of lame, I know that, and I'll work on the drop in the next episode. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more. But anyway, the skin service is back up. This has been Mopbot, and I'm out.